Twitter is an amazing platform to start finding journalists consistently and discovering PR opportunities every single hour. Yep, I said it. You can find journal opportunities and PR opportunities on Twitter every single hour. Hi guys, my name is Deepak Shukla. I'm the founder at Pearl Lemon. We're an SEO agency based in London but serving clients worldwide. And if you want to get an additional 17 strategies not shared in this training, then click the link in the description below to get access to that. And meanwhile, we're going to be talking about Twitter PR link building. So when you jump into Twitter, it's going to be something that's exceedingly simple, but it's going to blow you away, I think. So fundamentally, when you go into Twitter and you can search here on the right sidebar, you can search for ultimately, and let's just give you an example. You can search for, here we go, journo request. Okay, so journo request, 190 tweets today, is ultimately a tweet that journalists use to find speakers, contributors, writers that ultimately can help them fill a publication that they've got. So if we go to latest, you'll see, let's have a look at it. If you're a person living with disability based in Abuja, I'd love to speak to you about experiences accessing services. Trying to contact experienced parents in Sunderland who reluctantly shop around for telly. The best time to journal. Looking to speak to pregnant women. So as you can see, it just continues. For the largest part, any journos want to speak to a genuine scammer. That's an interesting one. Add the journalist PR request tag and we'll retweet you. So look, what we're looking at here is a combination of fundamentally tweets from all over the place, a built-in reporter would like to speak with data and tech professionals for commentary on job postings that doesn't make sense. What can job seekers do? Submit your source and get quoted. Okay, and if we go and have a look at this as an example, so there's just lots of opportunity here fundamentally, and quoted. So you're going to discover a couple of things, and let's work through this. So you're going to have individual authors. Look, if any students will be willing to talk to me about how they've been affected by strikes for an article, please reply. And this might be then the case that in the instance of Lauren, who let's go to Lauren. Lauren, who is a journalist, she's a journalism student, okay. But Lauren, you might determine, is someone worth following, okay. And you could check out her latest tweets to get a sense of what she actually tweets about. Okay, Lauren, she retweets, and are there other things that are happening? So, for example, Lauren might not be as relevant overall. So let's go ahead and look at someone else that we can find a bit higher up. So this is journo request. So we'll keep that open, journo request, and this is a bot, as it says, by Dan Harnett. But we'll keep that open and we'll start finding variations. Looking for loungewear to feature in my Mother's Day gift guide. That's a lifestyle blog of a freelance graphic designer to mod guy info or DM me. So a lot of these people will want one-time requests depending upon the nature of their publication, but you could go ahead and just identify different opportunities within journo request, okay? And then if you use that in combination with advanced search, you can combine journo request as a hashtag with, for example, different phrases. So it could be, as you can see here, looking to speak to, what's the other one? So let's just search that and see what happens. Looking to speak to, looking to speak to, looking to speak to. So now we're getting ultra personalized or ultimately ultra filtered requests that make it even more specific in terms of the writers that we could look at. And now we're still identifying journalists. It's doing sports journalism about funding for disability services in Galway. And we could now use the near me filter based on where I am to start building up a list of potentially local journalists. I'm based in London, so we've got North Greenwich now. Let's see if we can find any other mentions of an area. But can you see how powerful this can become quite quickly? How powerful this is to ultimately identify those who are, it's 16th. That's if you just look at the consistency of these 16th, 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 16th. There's a huge consistency, and you could, if you wish to, then look at building this even further out. So this could be a search that you could save, and you could keep this search for future reference and really start using it as a resource to identify tons and tons of PR opportunities. Now, this is just based near me. You could, for example, look at anywhere if you wish, but some combination of the two, I think, would be really, really powerful. So using Twitter as an opportunity to find PR requests and looking at the variations around what people say and how they say it is also going to be powerful in identifying direct PR opportunities on Twitter. So Twitter PR link building is going to be an extremely powerful way that you can fundamentally identify PR opportunities. So that's it, guys. Get on with it. And in some of the advanced training, I'll really go deep with some of the things that you can do on Twitter, which is quite incredible, really. All right, thank you.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and click the link in the description below to get access to our 17 gated strategies. Be there or be square. Catch you on the other side.